Hello. Hello. Welcome to Forest of Lore. I'm your DM, Dal. This is the first recording that we've done. Welcome, everybody. Hello, cast. How's it going?
Hello.
Anxious.
Hello.
This may seem weird, but I swear some of us will be using a camera. I swear. But for now, we're just very cute avatars while we sort some stuff out for the cameras. So
It seems like a great way to introduce the cast. Hello.
absolutely.
Hello.
All right, let's go through around the table, do some proper introductions. I'll start. I'm Dal. I'm an Australian variety streamer. I stream a lot of Minecraft, and I'm obsessed. Jesus, whacked my table. Perfect. Let's keep going. I'm an Australian variety streamer. I stream a fuckload of Minecraft. !Dal if you want to find my socials. Let's go around clockwise. Lane, do your intro.
Alright. My name is Lane. I am a mainly Minecraft streamer, and I really enjoy singing and sometimes drawing in my spare time. And I think that's about it for me.
Alright, nice. And Diamond.
Hi, Diamond Blade. I am a variety streamer with a hint of puzzle and scary and RPG. But I love to try new indie games and other things. I haven't streamed in a hot minute, but plan to get back to it once I have my new office up. Otherwise, I have hobbies in art and love playing D&D. Yeah.
Alright, you can find Lane's and Diamond's socials at !Lane and !Diamond respectively. Flash.
Hello, I am Flash, also known as Automatic Flash or Automatic Dice. Part-time dice maker and occasional content streamer, mainly Minecraft. But full-time D&D nerd.
Yeah, for reals. You can go !Dice down below. This is me talking to future Dal here to make the command. And you can find their stuff at !Flash. And last but certainly not least, the breathing person, Felix.
Damn it. I'm never going to escape that alive.
No.
No.
So, I am Felix. I am from Brazil. I am very new to D&D, and I draw in my spare time, which is pretty much always.
Nice.
And I like breathing and walking
yeah.
with my leg, I guess.
There we go.
Oh my god. All right.
You guys are the worst.
All right, just a heads up for the viewers out there. These sessions are recorded because we come from 5 different time zones. So,
Don't make it easy on ourselves.
No, not at all. So, the sessions will be at this time. Yes, on Friday nights at 8 p.m. BST. If I remember the time correctly, 2 hours after. It's like 2:30 in the morning, 4:30 in the morning, for me. So that's 4:30 in the morning, Central Australian time, which is rough, but that's okay, cause D&D. Yeah. With that being said, welcome to the Torminus Tome, our one-shot series of things which don't fall into a campaign category. There's fancy little logos and stuff below my person, flashing through all the stuff. There isn't any intro cards in this one, and also we can announce this now. Starting September, let me get the calendar. September September the 2nd, our first campaign is going to be starting. And how we're going to be running campaigns, we're going to be like doing short story based campaigns based anywhere between like 10 and 25 episodes. But there could be multiple seasons of the same type of idea, which could be a fun thing to do. Could be a fun thing to do. I think that's all the housekeeping. I think. Also, one thing. Exclamation mark Forest of Law, FOL. Twitter, Discord. That type of thing. Yeah. Also, to Fuchsia, Flash, and me, we need to get links for our friendos. Wicked Gaming RPG. Some heroes. Some other heroes. Dice and a Slice. Go exclamation mark friends. Because they're cool people. And with that being said, let's hop into the game. Alright. Set the mood. Something that's not this. Alright. So, you find yourselves on the coastal town of Riptide, a city that links itself to the capital of the country of Aquastein, called Aquastein as well. You're standing on a wooden dock, and in front of you is a giant water vortex, which joins the surface to the underwater city of Aquastein. As you jump in one by one, Felix, do you want to introduce your character, please?
My character is Tamaki. He is a Triton. He has this sort of pale blue skin and green hair. He's very tall and very bulky. He just always looks a little serious, and he just wants to get things done. It's pretty apparent.
Alright, and as this is Tamaki's home city of choice, how does Tamaki enter the Aquastein vortex?
He just dives in head first, not even waiting for the others, and just enjoys the way down.
Alright. Next in line, someone who's definitely familiar with this sort of landscape before during their nomadic travels, Diamond. Do you want to introduce Bartle, please?
Bartle is a darkest turquoise turtle. Has kind of like a leatherback shell, fairly bulky, has tons of like bags kind of strewed all over him, and has some like kind of spinies along the shell. Has kind of a dark purple eye set with some golden flecks, so you kind of look at him, he has a weird smile on him, but usually a pretty stern face, and a nice little mark that looks like a turtle on his chest, where it's kind of an upside down smile with a line out, and that's on his front. Yep. And
Nice.
kind of goofy guy.
Kind of goofy. So, with Bartle being experienced in travels and coming out and go from Aquastein before for sure, how would Bartle enter the vortex?
Kind of walk at a normal pace, like as this is just a normal thing to do, and walk right into it.
As you step one foot in, and sloops you down into the water. Finian is up next, stepping to the water's edge. Lane, do you want to introduce your little floof ball, please?
Alright. So Finian is a pink fluffy kobold, very tall for a kobold, not a normal height. His entire fluffy body is pink with white, from the about just below the neck down to his waist, and with kind of white mitts on his hands and his paws, kind of like beneath his his feet. Um, he wears a red collar with a little bell on it and a waist bag with a crimson star on the bag, and he has kind of white freckled speckle dots all over his face with some purple ones, as well as on his upper thighs, and some what looks to be like stars, but like pink and gray, speckled all over his extremely lengthy and bulky tail.
Thick tail.
Thick tail.
Yes, and you also may notice a small hamster mushroom with yellow and orange cap sitting in his
Yes,
fluff.
in his hair.
Yes, adorable little thing. It's covered by plot armor forever. I swear, forever. The mushroom can't get hurt ever.
It's the party pet. It cannot die.
It cannot die.
Cannot die of
Immortal
plot
Alright.
armor.
pet.
Flash, you're next.
Hello.
I forgot to ask Lane. This is Finian's second time to Aquastine, and the first time I can assume, due to Finian being Finian, the tube wasn't a fun time the first time around. How would you approach the tube this round?
Fidian would be kind of antsy, kind of dancing on his feet, and still like kind of panicking still a little bit. He's scared of going down to Aquastine, so he'd just kind of be dancing back and forth on his feet and going, "Are we sure it's safe to go down here?" And then very carefully approach the vortex and dip one toe in, and just get sucked straight in.
As you, Fen, you're the only one left on the dock. As you see, Finian hesitantly approach the edge of the dock and just dip his toe in. You see him like turn back to you as he's sucked down the vortex, like a little bit like Acme, like Looney Tunes cartoons with like where they, like, something stops in the air and then it gets pulled back. The mushroom stops in the air for like a second after him and then gets dragged in.
I think Fen would do, with reference to the previous travel dilemmas that we had, she'd kind of be like a big, here we go again, and kind of like jumping after,
Yep.
just to make sure nobody gets hurt.
All right. Also, to keep something in mind for you, you are from a country who's currently at war with this country as well. And
Okay.
an underwater desert, and an underwater city is a far escape from the Drow desert city in your country.
Cool.
It's wet.
No, that's fine. I'll make a note of that. She probably hasn't got too involved with the politics with it.
Yeah.
So she hasn't casted out anyone unless there was anything like serious nature. But she's just trying to keep very open to the worlds.
All right, cool. And as Fen jumps in after the group, can you describe what she looks like, please?
Oh yeah, of course. So she's a particularly small, kind of dark, elven girl. She has kind of like this darky, greenish blue, kind of long tassely hair that's been tied up. And then she wears a cloak over her that seems to be maybe one or two sizes a little bit too big. And the occasional flutter for when it flicks up around her ankles, you'll be able to see different patches stitched inside the coat of different pictures, sizes, and shapes.
All right.
Yeah.
That's cool. It's cool. So, In the vortex on the way to Aquastein, it takes about an hour's travel. It feels really weird, like flowing water over you. Some of it splashes into you guys' faces. But can everyone but Felix, Devon, please?
Um,
You get ascending into your brain noggin. Hey Felix, I've got a job for you. And it's a voice that is familiar to you, as it is one of your old college sport mates named Tyden Silvertongue. And you can reply to the message too.
I'd assume that Tamaki's just like, what do you want? Why are you contacting me now?
So, I'm not sure if you're aware or not, but my father died and I have to take over the league. But we just won, what's the word I'm looking for? Then you hear a person in the background. Championship. Yeah, we just won a championship, and the local guards are getting really annoyed at us for partying in the college dorms lately. So we found. Oh, actually, you know what? Just come and visit me, and I'll explain it in person. You can find me at the Silver Tongue League in the Knowledge Abyss. All right, man. Talk soon. And you can reply to the message too.
Tamaki just gets like mildly annoyed because he just, wanted to go back to his home, just visit, and now he has this person he hasn't seen in a while just calling him
Yeah.
to do something. But he doesn't reply to anything. He just gives out a annoyed grunt.
All right. All right. As everyone's hearing again, ooh la la, spooky secret shit.
Ooh la la.
Ooh la la. So, during the trip down the vortex, Finian, can you roll me
Yes.
a D100, please?
D100. Ooh, my first D100. Alright.
If you roll a 1, I would laugh.
Well, that is a 19.
All right.
Fuck.
Approximately 19% of your hair falls off due to the force of the vortex.
No!
Bald! Cobalt!
Cobalt! Cobalt! We have a meme of this. We have a Cobalt picture.
We
Oh,
do.
no.
I have it.
I'd like to think that it's more so like evenly spread out through your body because you got thick, fluffy fur. So it's like getting like a pressure wash for you, I guess.
Finian has bald spots.
Oh,
I
crazy,
don't know why,
crazy.
but I'm imagining a double-coated dog that's like shedding their second coat, where you just see like little balls that are like popping off.
And they're pink. And they're all pink. The person's
Look.
behind Finian. Oh, Fen, can you give me a con save, please?
Oh, absolutely not.
Also,
that's
if you would look
17.
in the chat.
17. All right. You don't manage to get Finian fur in your mouth.
Good.
Ooh,
Good.
oh god.
So, that being said, you've been traveling for about an hour now, and down below you, you see the huge city of Aquastein approaching you quite quickly. Aquastein is a city located deep underwater. This city was built pre-disconnect, which is the major calamity event of this world. This city prides itself on riches and luxury, which is all displayed in the very heart of the city. Alright. Entering Aquastine can happen a few ways. The most common ways are through the vortex tubes, which you guys are using currently. They link Aquastine and Riptide. These are long torrents, suck you in direction. It takes an hour to get from Riptide to Aquastine to the tidal shelves. As you guys get to the tidal shelf, it also has another name called the Twilight Shelf. You approach the landing strip. Can everyone please make a dexterity saving throw for me, please?
Right?
I really don't want to.
13.
Let me just
19.
roll. Oh my god.
That worked out a lot better than I expected it to.
Oh my god. Watch me roll like a 1. Oh, 17.
Alright. We need... Fen, what did you get, sorry?
19.
19. Alright. You all land on a like petrified wood like dock. And you see some very large marble roads going through this area. This is called the tidal shelf. This is where the vortex tube connects to the to Riptide. This is also where you can find portal gates to other cities. This area is built on one of the outer rims of Aquastine. It's majority petrified wood they found from like trees underwater, I guess, and large marble. Speaking of the marble, when you entered Aquastine or its waterways, you gained the ability to breathe as if you were breathing air. As well, when you guys touch the ground, you stick. But you can essentially double jump to swim freely.
So just got to double tap the space bar, yeah?
Yeah, pretty much. Just double-
Hop hop.
Boing, boing.
For people who are not familiar with Aquastine, aka Fen, can you give me a history check, please?
Sure. Do 14. Oh, yeah, my history's
Alright.
not great.
With a 14, you've heard that Aquastine was built on a giant magical circle, spanning miles in length. And you can see the marble roads in front of you curving around at a slight angle going around, as well as connect to lower parts of the area, like the Midnight Slope and the Knowledge Abyss and Hadalbrine, which are the lower tiers, lower rings of Aquastine. So if you can imagine looking from Aquastine from above would be a huge magical circle.
Okay. She'll kind of like observe the city and kind of like mentally start taking this in, just being like what her class is. Just she learns from the places where she's been, and she like takes a mental note of like the layout and where places are.
You're right. Cool. So, Felix,
Yes.
you are very familiar to the area that we are in. You're on the tidal shelf, which is the second highest shelf. The one that is above you, if you look towards the end of the city, you can see an extra like stairways up to a higher shelf called the Sunlight Shore. It's the closest part of the city to the water surface. But if you look down over the edge of the petrified woods, you see the city expand out to the open, to the Midnight Slope, which is the next level below you, to the one below that, the Knowledge Abyss, which you know is the college part of town, where you can find the Vortex Ball Arena. And even from this angle, you see the large, like, hemisphere covered in like a silver cage, slightly glowing blue from this distance. And down a few miles from here, you see the dark blue marble ring, which is the Haddle Brine, or the lower district of Aquistine.
All right. So I guess we're just going to start walking out of this place and just going into the more like familiar place of the city for Tamaki. Just like his basically to his home so they can settle in.
All right. Tamaki, being middle class, would have a home on the Midnight Slope, so you can definitely head there. It is roughly, looking at the time, it is roughly, give or take, 6 p.m. But with our water refracts light, it gets real dark really quickly in Aquistine. So while you're walking down the marble roads and going down a level, you see these floating magical crystals like down the side of the roads. They are like crystals with little globules of light like bouncing in between like the structure of the crystal itself. There's most of the buildings in this area are of that bluish whitish veined marble, and most of the buildings are like that. Some of it also have partial like highlights of actual stone mixed in as well.
Okay.
All right, you managed to find your house, Felix. So one of the things with Aquistine's circle, it allows people to have dry insides of buildings while separating the water from like the front door, I guess. Would your home be one of those people who have dry insides or water throughout?
I'd imagine he'd keep it dry because he, doesn't want his equipment to get all like wet and soaked when he's just like, trying to just get everything ready. Because I'd imagine like they'd start just getting lost in all the water.
Yeah, it could be like floating, like a bit ADHD's worst nightmare, I swear.
There's enough water outside.
There's enough water outside. Let me have dry. Thank you.
Yeah.
So you approach your front door, you open it up, and you're inside. You see a nice little 2-bedroom, like townhouse-ish type of building. As soon as you open the door, it opens outwards into the water, but at like the door's frame, there is like, you can see literally like the edge of the water, and there's like a little,
It's
like a little spell thing off like in front of the door, a little spell circle in front of the door as well, which
it's like a Minecraft world.
yeah, something like that, yeah. And that spell circle in front of your door acts as like it acts for keeping the water out of your building. It also dries you as soon as you get into the building as well.
Alright. Tamaki would just, if the others are following, he would just look behind at them and just get in.
All right. As you land like step through and land on that portal, on not the portal, the circle. You step in, and you three outside just see water just come off Tamaki's skin and then seep back into the door as they become dry.
I would follow right behind, just taking my time kind of going through.
Yeah, that's absolutely certain. Fair enough.
Finian's gonna fall right behind, but I feel like you know what I'm gonna say because I've been laughing for the past 2 minutes trying to hold it in.
Finian, you notice when you're in the city, all your hair kind of floats in a bit off your body. Imagine a dog in water where they all their fur just expands.
Mm-hmm.
So you're extra fluffy here. And the mushrooms is just trying to grab onto a couple bundles of your hair and just hangs on.
Right. I feel like you know what I'm gonna say here.
You have to say.
Can I look around to see if there's anything worth taking?
Oh, here we go.
This is what I was laughing for 2 minutes, and you probably couldn't hear me because I was muffling it.
Oh, didn't hear it at all. Roll me a perception check, please.
Any bits and baubles? Natural 20! 27!
With a 27, you see along the edge of the road here. The road here is made out of stone and a bit of marble going through it too. You see a little bag, little leather bag just floating just randomly through the thing. Is it when someone drops an item in Aquastine, it doesn't drop to the ground. It just drops. It detaches from the body. Imagine dropping something in 0G. It just floats there.
Well, this is in the street.
Yes, but there's no one around
not
at
in
this
the
point.
house.
You wanna try to fucking steal from Tamaki? He's gonna fucking ground
Tamaki-
pound you.
Tamaki's house, on the other hand, I'm gonna give you all the things because you rolled a fucking natural 20.
I hope you roll a 1 when you try to steal.
In Tamaki's house, as you enter the door, as soon as you one arm through and then another arm through, it slowly dries you, and it doesn't fully dry you. Imagine a slightly damp dog at this point. At this point, your fur is there, just a bit sticky to yourself.
It's like you didn't do a good job drawing with a towel, kind of
Yeah.
with a wet dog.
Yeah, something
I'd
like
be
that.
able to
Yeah.
look at him and do prestidigitation and make it go away.
Sure.
Finish cleaning him up because he just looked wet and I just don't like it.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. As you see Bartle extend their hand and just draws the water from your fur and sucks it into the door behind you. You're a floof, and with that being said, you go and your fur just expands out and you're dry.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So, according to that natural 20, you see fuck all in this building.
How far away is the bag from outside?
If you look outside, it's about 15 feet. It's kind of drifting into an alleyway between two blocks.
I'm gonna go back and grab it.
All right, as you enter back through the doorway, you are drenched again.
Bartle probably just looking back at Finian
Really?
I really would just stare him down and just shake my head and look for a place to sit down if I could.
It would be funny if just Tamaki closed the door.
Goodbye.
Just a go. So, you get to the money bag, and you grab it.
All right.
And it has 10 gold, 4 silver in it.
Ooh, perfect.
Perfect. All right, Fen, did you end up going inside, or are you watching this from the outside, just chilling?
I think she's probably like hanging around a little bit outside, just so she doesn't try and get her face fur again, just in case it happens. And she's kind of being a little, just like observant, not on watch, but just observing this new world that she's never been to.
Yeah, that's fair. So, Finian,
Yes.
are you going to attempt to get through the now closed door?
Yeah.
All right. Can I get contested strength throws,
Oh
please?
god, my strength sucks. Hold up. Oh god.
Okay.
Oh, playing D&D with you guys hurts my cheeks, I swear.
Honestly, I've been laughing, not just because of what's happening, but I've been containing my laugh because I know something that could just screw Finion up.
Oh.
Do it.
Post it in your private chat for me, and I'll tell you if you can go ahead.
It's just okay. I'm gonna.
You said
What
roll a
way?
strength check, right?
Yeah, just a strength check. Yep.
Oh Christ, that's Christ Almighty.
That
Oh my god.
that definitely suited the previous game we had together for sure.
I get a nat 20 on your perception check, but I get a 5 minus 1 on a strength check.
All right, Tamaki, what's your base strength?
My base strength is 17.
All right, you have to beat a 2. Can you do that? Can you roll above a 2?
Let's see.
That one, let's go.
Shut up. Okay, do I just roll a d20 without anything else?
Just a D20 plus your strength modifier.
Okay.
Damn it! Oh my god! That was a
Wow.
3!
Impressive.
3.
Die.
You definitely bet that you have to roll above 2, and you said, "All right, let's go." I got a 3. It's like,
It's just like I'm just rubbing salt on Blaine's wound.
Oh my god, you are. I said I want a nat 1, and you get 1 above what you needed. 1 above the DC.
all right, like Bartle on the inside and Fen on the outside. You see like the door tug back and forth a bit as like they're evenly matched, but like they're really closely to being evenly matched. But like you like every time Finian tries to pull it outwards, Tamarki's just using one hand to close the door again from the inside.
Maki, are you even trying to hold the door closed?
I am not. I am just applying a little bit of force sometimes. But he is small enough that it is not a problem.
All right.
When you let him in, please.
Well,
I'm dead.
once he starts begging to get in, I will.
Ooh. Ben, how do you react to this whole situation?
She's probably seen the argument with the door opening back and forth, and she kind of having a feeling, knowing what it's kind of maybe about, she kind of just rolls her eyes. She wants no part of this. And she's just kind of waiting for this to be like settled between them. She's probably
That
like
is the only
seen.
adult.
She's probably seen like Tamaki like every now and again when the door like wins in Finn's favor for just a second, and she's like, all right, cool, I'm just gonna leave them to it. But if it's possible for me to do a perception of the street while this is going on, that would be great.
All right, yeah, give me a perception with disadvantage, please.
Damn my drow genes. Oh, I rolled a nat 20 as well.
Oh,
No,
Oof.
Oh my
that's
god.
a waste. 13 plus 5.
All right,
I
cool.
don't do quick maths.
And it wasn't because of your drow
18.
genes. It was because you're a desert person, and this is the first time in the city.
Oh,
So light bends weird. So with 13, you see a pair of tritons with tritons in their hands marching down the street. They're wearing simple, like blue, like officers' uniforms with silver like embroidery down them. They are the Aquastine Guard, walking down the road, doing their rounds.
cool. I'll make a mental note of like their uniform, what they kind of like generally look like, if they're like a particular race, anything like that, or things like that. Like, are they all Tritons, for example, or are they just like a few orcs, a few elves?
Give me another history check.
13.
All right, with the 13, you may know that the people who started Aquastine before the disconnect were a tribe of Tritons, and they separated due to a like conflict of interest between each other. But the ones who did stay are quite xenophobic, so they don't let any other race other than Tritons or water elves become guards.
Okay. Okay.
alright.
They're fine for us living here then, but not just being anything like official.
Yeah.
Okay.
A few moments go by with Finian and Tamaki's door thing happens, and the guards stop. Hey, is everything all right here?
Finian lets go of the door and turns around and just says, everything's fine. Our friend just locked us out. And I'm not quite sure why.
Do you want to roll me a persuasion check, please?
Natural 20, baby! 31!
Incredible.
Well, damn. Okay, fine. All right. Have fun. Don't steal anything. Just give us a
Alright, I
yell
won't.
Give us a yell if you need anything. We'll be around here every half an hour or so.
Alright. And then I'm gonna turn to the door. I'm gonna start pulling on it even like harder and just be like, Tamaki, please let me in.
All right. Give me another strength off. Just one more. Just one more.
Okay. That's an 8.
Oh my god. Do I just do with my strength modifier as well?
Yep. Just do with the strength modifier. It's fine for me.
Oh my
Fuck.
god, that one.
Getting distracted by the guards you hear outside Tamaki, you feel the door, like your grip on the door is pretty strong, as you were actively fucking with Finian before, and you just hear you just feel a bunch of strength just pull the door open, and you fall forward through the door, hitting your chin on the marble below.
Oh.
Can I hit Finian instead?
Roll me a. Let's go an attack roll disadvantage.
Wait, what do I roll? What do I roll? Do I just roll like a...
Would it be unarmed or
Unarmed attack, yes. So
Yeah.
just your strength modifier to die.
Okay. Watch me roll another nat 1. That's an 8.
As Finian, you pull the door open, begging to get in. You push off the door like you're vertical on like the door frame with like your paws holding the door frame, and like you're pulling it out, and you open the door, flinging it open. Tamaki falls down through the portalway, hitting his chin on the marble stones below you. And Tamaki, you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as
Alright.
your chin hits solidly with the ground below.
Tamaki just like... He doesn't even seem to mind. He just gets up. He looks at Finian. I was about to let the door go, but... Alright.
You're also like kind of half dry, half wet.
Finian just kind of looks at Tamaki, like, kind of half scared, and just tries to squeeze past the door to get by.
Right.
Can I smack him with my tail? It's like not to actually like shove him, just like a little smack.
A little schmack. Yeah. If there's no
Yeah.
damage done, don't have to roll for it. That's fine. As the fluff ball Finian just giggling his head off, and the mushroom hanging on for dear life, steps back through the doorway over you, like along your back, down past your towel, and as he jumps off your legs onto the ground, you hit him with his tail. And can Finian make me a dex save, please?
15.
You slip a little bit, but you manage to get your footing as you land safely on the ground.
What was that for?
Well, merely revenge. I mean, I did not make you fall, and that was not my intention.
I'm
He just
sorry, I
closed.
didn't mean to make you fall.
Well, but you did.
I apologize. I'm so sorry. And then Finian reaches his hand out to help Tamaki up.
Tamaki's already up.
Yeah, like by the time you reach your hand out, Tamaki's standing.
Oh.
I was gonna say, is Fen still standing outside this entire time?
Yep.
Yeah. she ain't get involved with their troubles. She's like, nah, I'm good.
You've seen these two bicker like a married couple enough times to know that it's fine.
Yeah. If it was something serious, she would definitely be jumping in, but she knows it's of a playful nature, so she's like, of course, I'm not. Just gonna leave them to sort their differences out. It's fine.
So, like, Tamaki goes to close the door, but then he looks at Fen like, are you not getting in?
Yeah, if the door is now cleared, I'll definitely come in.
He gets out of the way and just lets her.
Alright, this is still a very, very weird sensation for you, Fen. Going from like having your weight a bit, like your center of balance being weird, to going back to normal again. It feels disorientating a little bit, but like it's not enough to like make you dizzy. It's just weird.
I think she was trying to hide it the best she can. Like, she will definitely feel that difference of what she's like not used to, but any way that she can, she's trying to hide that it's not bothering her. Like, she's trying to take it all in her stride, kind of thing.
All right.
But secretly,
Can
she's just like, why is this so different to everywhere else I've been?
All right. Can everyone else except for Flash give me your passive insights, please? And do you want passive insight? So under your passive sections, there's insight and perception and those sorts of things.
Yes.
9.
Insight, okay.
9. Lovely. So you got a
14.
-1 to insight? Oof, rough.
Yeah, I'm not very wise. I'm
That's fair.
intelligent. I'm not wise.
I'm pretty sure I rolled wrong because I've never rolled for this.
So,
But my perception is 11.
yes. So
The
under, like,
perception,
in that same area, under the passive perception, you can see something called passive insight.
yeah, everything is just 11.
Just 11?
Yep.
Fen, do you want to tell me what your passive insight as well is?
15.
All right. Did anyone get above a 15 here?
Nope, I have a 14.
All right. You're fine. No one notices.
She's
So,
just gonna smile and grin and bear this.
smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
Smile and wave.
Silent save.
All right. So the time is roughly now 7 p.m. and it's getting late. You've traveled all the way from Talonbusker around the coast to Riptide and then down to Aquastar. It's been like a month's journey via the train and then via walking or carriage. It's been a journey. How do you guys want to spend the rest of your night? On solid ground with like some quotation marks there.
gonna say-
Definitely for good food. Sorry, carry on.
You're fine. I was gonna say for me, I would actually ask if there's any like books or anything interesting to keep me preoccupied. I don't know. I like to talk, but only if people talk to me. Otherwise, I'm kind of like I keep to myself a lot. So
All right.
He just directs his gaze to like a small shelf. It's like a square shelf that is hanging on the wall. I do not have many, but if any of those interest you, feel free.
I would legit look for the like most cartoony one book with the most pictures randomly. I wouldn't go for something that looks like really thick. I would randomly pick like the least actual useful book.
All right. You find a book. This is definitely going to be off the top of my head right now, but fuck it. You find a book with like a little like Triton standing over like a body, but it's very cartoonish. It's like history of the Aquastan War. There's like a pop-up book of the Civil War which separated the two Triton tribes.
Yes, this would keep me preoccupied for quite some time.
So, you're at Tamaki's place. Your fridge is full of random shit. It's been about a month and a half, 2 months since you've been here, but everything stays fresh in fridges because they're actual fridges here. Because magic crystals, baby.
I'm gonna say if not, that fridge really smell. And I'm not the one who's gonna be cleaning that out.
All right. Did you guys want to stay
Um,
here or go out for dinner?
I mean, I prepared fish before. If that's something that you have in your fridge, what kind of thing would you normally have?
Well, whatever you can find is fine. I do not have preoccupation with whatever I have here.
Yeah, so Tamaki, fish is the most common source of protein in Aquastan for good reason. It's an underwater city. So there would be plenty of fish in your fridge, for sure.
I mean, I can prepare as a meal if you're happy for me to to use your kitchen.
That would be appreciated, yes. Feel free to use it however you'd like.
Cool. I'm assuming everyone else is okay with fish and maybe like rice or potatoes, whatever else I can find.
Fine.
Yeah, you got like a lot of like the plants and stuff like hydroponic grown again, for good reason. Yeah, there's like some root potatoes, some radishes. You see it's like some oranges and ginger, a lot of spices and herbs. Because always season your food, people. Always season your food. Looking directly towards white Americans here. Always season your food. But yes, you got a few different types of fish. You got like some salmon. You got some deep water snapper, some tailors, some brim. And it's like fish is very, very common here, so you can definitely sort out a meal for sure.
Probably just have a look around and see, and probably like prepare something like sushi maybe. So if there's like rice there as well, and seaweed, and then start like making like little bits of fish, either cooked or uncooked, and just trying to make out whatever meal I can basically.
Oh, there's definitely
using
rice.
whatever herbs and spice.
Definitely rice. You even see like sugar and rice wine vinegar and seaweed on the shelves in the pantry.
I say, Fen, and you would also hear my voice, but not necessarily see me talk, and say, fish sounds great, thank you. But my head hasn't moved or looked up at all from the book.
Oh, she's doing a double take at you, just like, did they just not move? What? And then again, like how she kind of does, she questions everything in her head a million times, but does not say it out loud.
Right.
Now,
While you're...
would you be responding to me? Because it's technically telepathy that I'm using.
I mean, if you didn't tell
so you
her
could
it's
just
telepathy,
hear this panic.
you could probably just hear the reply of panic.
Like, can he just talk without moving his mouth? Is that like a normal thing? Am I hearing things?
I would then actually look up and talk and be like, yes, I was speaking in your head. It's okay. And then right back to the book I would go.
Lucky looks far away.
Weird.
What?
I'm not saying things out loud in my head ever again. No, just in case he hacks my brain.
Finian's gonna just kind of kick back and play his flute.
All right. Roll me a performance check, Mr. Bardman.
That is
If
a
you roll
25.
like shit.
Oh, he played perfectly
Roll.
fine. some light flute, some ambient flute, as one would say. What would ambient
Right.
flute be?
Oh my god.
While there's ambient flute playing, Fen. Right, to create sushi, you need to boil the rice, slice the fish, that sort of thing.
Yep, I'm just gonna listen to the flute in the background. Just gonna like get my head in the zone, take over the kitchen, and be creating something nice.
Right.
Not too spicy, but flavorful.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. There's this world's equivalent to wasabi if you wanted to use it too. Or like spike someone's food. Either or, it's up to you.
I'll have it as a side dip, but not tell everyone what it is. Like she likes like a lot of greens and stuff. She's more into like plants rather than meats, to be honest. But she will have the occasional like meat and fish when she gets her hands on it.
Yeah.
But she will do like a lot of like dips if she's got any leftover like materials and make it into like sauces and stuff.
Cool. There's plenty of supplies to use. So there's only one thing I gotta make you roll here, and that's gonna be a survival or a sleight of hand check for if you can fillet the fish correctly.
I will take a survival, please. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
With the 14 and like your experience of like being a ranger, like you have experience filleting animals before, so and you've filleted fish before. This is no different. They're just weirder fish. They're a bit more fatty, a bit more like very high quality. And you just get to work, heads down, bun up, listening to some ambient flute, and you successfully fillet the fish. And like, what type of sushi are you planning to make?
I would just kind of look what ingredients I've got, and then I'll just like try and make out the best one. Like, kind of keep the rice a little bit plain. Use whatever fish I've got. So nothing in particular. Just using what ingredients I've got to hand. Try and make the best. Why?
All right.
Make
Also,
tamaki.
I was gonna say, can we make some tamaki
Tamaki.
for tamaki? Yeah.
yeah, you make some tamaki. You make some nigiri as well. Like,
Make some maguro because that's his brother.
But alright, as you finish your food, you bring it out onto the platter to the main room. There isn't really a dining room table here. The brothers don't really need it. But they like sit on their couch. It's like sit on the couch and some stools. Like Tamaki's brother is in college, so they have a few gatherings from time to time here. But like they have enough seats for everybody, but like not like lounge seats, and there's like a coffee table as well.
I'm happy on the floor. I just curl up on the floor with my plate on my knee.
All right.
Assume eating, especially for me, is kind of like in just a few bites. Kind of all goes down.
Just done.
Hi, I got straight up booted. I don't know what happened.
All right.
You did say there was wasabi, right? The wasabi equivalent, correct?
That's the wasabi equivalent. People who are not
And I've
familiar.
not told anyone it's wasabi either, just for reference.
So
Did you,
Just made
you
it.
said you separated it?
Yeah, it's in a separate dish, but I've not told anyone what it is.
Tamaki.
Finian's gonna go straight ahead to dip into that.
All right. Tamaki would know because it's his supplies. So he'll know there's wasabi in his supplies, and it's like, oh, that's wasabi. Cool.
I'd imagine just like Tamaki knowing what it is. He just looks over at Finian, like just starts side-eyeing to see what was gonna happen.
No, that's
Finian's
great.
Finian's gonna take in the wasabi, and his spice tolerance is not the best. Like he hasn't had many spicy things in his life growing up in the Palm. So he just kind of takes it in, and it's not that really that spicy, but
You
because
sure?
of
You
his
sure? Do
Are you sure?
Give me a con save, please. Thank you. Because
Alright.
wasabi is notoriously, it doesn't start off spicy, but it builds.
for me, like naturally, I guess it's not, but for Finian, probably yes. 15.
I
A
got
15?
challenged to eat a whole ball of wasabi once. I know how bad it is.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
no, thank you.
it's floral, say at least. With a 15, like the spice starts off mild and grows and grows, and like your mouth gets onto the brink of feeling like it's on fire.
Finian's
Maybe-
like, what's so bad? What? Water? You
Tamaki.
can't say
There's
it,
plenty.
You
There's
point him
plenty of
to
water outside.
you point him to the front door because Aquastan's also fresh water. So you just point outside.
Yeah. Like, pick him up, put him outside, open your mouth.
As you see Fen and Bartle, you see Tamaki just lift up Fenian by the scruff of his neck and just chuck him outside.
Again,
Oh my
she's not
God.
even. Fen's not even gonna blink. She's just gonna and carry on eating.
Definitely not the first time
Like,
Tamaki's
putting
made
his
handle
dog
Fenian.
outside.
I figured I finished my food, put my plate to the side, and went back to the book.
Yeah, like it's definitely not the first time that Tamaki's manhandled Finian, but it's definitely not going to be the last. So, as the night darkens even darker, the blue glow from the streets gets brighter as it's starting to get to the point of like 9-10 p.m. I think having a nice meal. There is you know, Tamaki, that your brother lives on campus most of the time, so there is a spare room with a double bed, and your room also has a double bed in it as well, and also of course your lounge.
So I would assume that once everyone is just like sort of settled after like eating and all, and after the situation with Finian, he would just be like, you may feel free to settle whatever you think best, but please do not touch anything.
I imagine that last line was directly looking at Finian.
Yeah, just side-eyeing him.
We all look at Finian.
What? What do you mean?
You know exactly what.
For the people who didn't know, in the first one shot I run for the group as a whole, Finian nicked something off an old wizard's desk within 5 minutes of the session starting.
Yeah, it was about 3 to 5 minutes. It was...
and then he put it into Maki's pocket.
Ah, brilliant,
Yeah.
brilliant. So, the night comes to a rest. So you all take a long rest if you haven't already. I don't see why you haven't. Tamaki,
Yes.
your bed is really fucking comfortable. Like, holy shit.
Is there a water
Oh
bed?
god.
Pardon?
Water bed.
A water bed, like
Yeah,
with
they're-
the water mattress?
They're water beds, yeah. They gotta use the
They just
supply, which is like good to use, right? They're water beds.
I just imagine like they're water beds and there's like this very fluffy, just like sort of thing that is covering it. Like it's very soft and fluffy.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
I would assume, looking at my character, I'd just be like, I sit there and like rest my head down in my chin. I don't actually lay down on anything because I'm just like, no, laying on my back sounds like a bad idea.
That's fair. That's fair. Fen and Finian, there is a lounge and also the spare bed. Where do you guys want to sleep for tonight?
Oh, Finian knows. Finian is going on the in the lounge, just on the couch. Just he knows he's not gonna get anywhere.
All right, fun. And Fen, you going to the bed?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
As you hop onto the bed, it feels like it's made out of like firm jelly.
Ooh. Interesting.
Like Tamaki's bed may be like water in like in a bag, but Tamaki's brother's is like this world, like Acrostein's version of like memory foam.
Pretty comfortable then.
Yeah, slightly cold.
She sits down. She doesn't necessarily sleep, so she just kind of like curls up, like folded leg kind of situation, mainly leaning against like the headboard or the wall, depending on what it's like next to, and just trying to. She kind of feels like it's almost wasted on her, if that makes sense, just because
Yeah.
she doesn't fully sleep because she transes, and she just makes the best of it.
All right. And as you settle down for the night, nothing happens as the city is quite good and guarded here. You notice out the window that if you look up, the top of the water is glowing a bright blue color. And you can slightly see the dome of Aquastein's ring, just slightly, slightly refracting light, a little tiny bit, going for miles in every direction. So what do you guys want to do with your morning?
Well, I imagine that Tamaki would like wake up and he would. Oh,
As Tamaki slowly wakes up, Finian.
I would say that Finian will be interested in perusing the local markets if there are any. Would I know if there are any?
Give me a history check.
All right. That is a natural one for a 2.
You have no fucking clue. None. Absolutely no clue. This is the
Honestly,
second time you've ever been here. So, you can imagine without Tamaki's guide, you would have been lost many times.
Holy Christ. Oh.
I feel like I would get up and be knocking on Tamaki's door or wherever they're sleeping, asking about, is there anywhere to go adventure within the city that you might suggest? As I've already been here, but at the same time, it's like, I like suggestions on things.
Thinking, hearing that suggestion, Tamaki, you think back to the sending you got on the Vortex.
well, I do have a mission that I am supposed to accomplish for a person I used to know very closely. So if you would like to accompany me, that would be appreciated.
He gives the weird smile. Like, just, you see like one side come up and he looks kind of happy and goofy and gives you just a nod. That's all you see him do.
Tamaki just smiles back. It's still a little groggy from sleep.
Imagine
And
Tamaki
he-
half awake in the bed, just trying to put their boots on.
I imagine he's not even gonna put his armor on. He's just gonna have the sort of clothing that he has under it.
Yeah. All right. As you finally wake up, you all regroup in the living area.
I think Fen probably, if she only sleeps kind of meditates for 4 hours. She's probably been up for a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
And the one thing that's kind of interests her is the water around here, knowing it's got not special properties, but it's kind of unique. And with her being into plants and stuff, she's gonna kind of get some of that to try and make into tea. So she'll make enough for everyone when they wake up, but just to see if it tastes any different with the herbs that she has to make her normal teas.
Yeah.
And
Also,
probably gone in the kitchen to boil it however she can.
yeah, that's fair. It makes sense. You're seeing all these magical properties, and you remember back in the Palm when you were there, that Aquastein water was expensive, really pure fresh water, and that's maybe because it's magically purified.
Oh yeah, she's definitely got a bottle to make tea and then a bottle to keep on her belt as well. For later use, just in case she needs to
Yes.
sell it.
Also, in the time after you wake up, Bartle snores quite loudly.
Yeah. I could
Honk
see
shoe,
that.
honk shoe.
It's full head back and you hear the
So it's honk, me.
I will say this much: from hearing what Tamaki said, I would actually be extremely excited about this because thinking that there's something to do, I would literally glare at Finian immediately, and then only he would hear, "Can you behave? Seriously, this is not a location to be messing around. No one else hears this. It's just in his head."
You just hear ambient flute music inside his head. There's no thoughts, only ambient flute music.
It's elevator music.
Yeah,
Just going on.
elevator music.
I accept that response.
No thoughts, head empty.
It's the
No
best you're gonna
thought.
get.
No thought, only flute.
Only flute.
No thought, only ambient flute. That's gonna be a tweet
Yeah.
later. Tweet later is if people at home want to go back to the 24th of August and see a tweet that says "No brain, only ambient flute." That's when we recorded this.
I love it.
It's great.
Oh, so funny, so funny. So, with Tamaki informing Bartle about what has happened in the vortex tube, do you guys, as a group, want to act upon that?
Yes.
Oh, Bartle is excited. Anything that sounds like adventure, no matter how small, like that's what Bartle wants to do.
Vinian just likes to go along and mess with Tamaki.
Yeah, that makes sense. You're very, very, very Finian of you. Fen, this is like one of the best cups of tea you've ever had, ever.
She kind of, she's obviously handed, well, she's left like a tea tray, I'm assuming, like you might have like cups and stuff, so she's left plenty out for everyone else who wants to have some. She's like, yeah, I'd love to join on the adventure. Do you mind though that I pick your brain as we go just about the city? Because I'd love to learn more about it and, you know, how this operates compared to like everywhere else, because it's just so different.
Sure. Go right ahead.
Thanks. Like, I've got no immediate like questions now, but like as we go, you know, see the sights and things, it'd just be great if you could just tell me how everything works.
All right. So,
Understood. But do feel free to.
Thanks.
so for the rest of you, for Tamaki, it just tastes like Aquastine style tea, which is just common here. But for Fen, it's the best tea you've ever had. It's a weird dynamic from different countries and different cultures.
I'd
Strange.
imagine the difference would be a massive for Finian, considering the water in the palm.
You're just having water. You don't need tea or anything to flavor it. You're just having water.
Pure, dechlorinated, clean water.
As long as it's not water from the palm, it's great.
I mean, I don't think anybody would like to drink shit water.
Yeah.
No,
Not willingly.
no. And guys, you guys at home, you'll learn about the palm in Breakaway. Ah, piss shit water. Mm-mm. Delicious. Said no one ever.
God.
That's
Alright.
another quote. Piss shit water.
All right. Oh, my cheeks are hurting. My cheeks are hurting, guys. So you make your way back outside. You're currently on the Midnight Slope, and Tamaki, you definitely know the way down to the Knowledge Abyss, which is just, if you follow like your road down, like it's like a slight angle, and it goes down and meets to the ring that is the Knowledge Abyss. You know where you have to go. You have to go to the Silver Tongue League, which is associated next to, like, right near the Vortex Ball Arena.
I'd imagine that, like, Tamaki, like, he starts walking, but because he's a Triton, he just walks so much faster than everybody else on water. And, like, when he looks back, he just, like, sighs and waits for them and starts walking slowly.
As you guys walk down to the Knowledge Abyss, this is the college town part of Aquastine. It has many student housings and a few different large sporting arenas for Vortex Ball. This is also where the biggest of the Aquastine University resides, the Abyssal Polytechnic, or the Abyssal Polytechnic, or the commonly referred as the APT, which is the college which most of these guys go to. There are a few little like trade colleges here and there, but the main university is the Abyssal Polytech, and they run sports in this area here as well. Similarly to the Midnight Slope, it's made out of mainly marble and some stone.
All right, so I think like the place is like sort of protected, but the people do know me since I I was a part of this at some point. But is there anybody who like tries to block the outsiders?
So when you approach the Silver Tongue League, it's a small little moderate sized little office building next to, if you guys look, next to a massive hemisphere with silver struts over the top of it, which is a Vortex Ball arena. There is some guards blocking the doorway to the entrance.
All right. I guess Tamaki is gonna approach them first
All right,
and see.
Yep. As you approach them, there is one water genasi and also a grey-skinned half-orc standing at the door with tritons in their hand. Triton's like one of the most common weapons in the city. It's just like the go-to. It's also the arcane focus for the university here as well. Notes, people, notes. Lore.
Or,
One of them
uh,
pulls down the Triton. The Triton. Halt! Who are you? The water genasi speaks.
My name is Tamaki. I used to reside here for 4 years. I was called for a mission by somebody I know, and they seem to be having troubles. So I brought a group of outsiders who, well, I guess you could call them my friends.
Ah, so you're the Triton that Titan was talking about, yes?
Yes, precisely.
All right. So we don't think we can let your group in, but if you want to go quickly speak to him, that should be fine.
All right. He just turns back to the group. Well, you guys won't be able to get in, but just behave and you will be alright. Says before going back to like the entrance and being allowed in.
Fen looks straight at Finian.
What?
So no pickpocketing, okay?
Okay.
The half orc turns towards Finian. All right, I'll keep an eye on him. And he's staring at you.
What have I done? I haven't done anything.
Yet.
I would just give the awkward looking smile and stare forward back.
All right. The water genasi opens the door for you, Tamaki, as you step in. And now, everybody except for Felix, please deafen. as you enter this building, it's got like silver wall trimmings, various trophies, various little pictures on the wall. It's a long corridor leading down to like a few rooms and desks. And at the end of the corridor is a double door, which you would know would lead to the head office of this building.
So, I guess I'm gonna go to that place and like either ask or search for the guy.
All right. As you get to the door, it's got a little silver plaque saying Titan Silver Tongue on the door.
I guess I'm gonna look there first.
As you grab the handle, they should really oil the hinges. And inside you see that Triton with long silver hair, pearly white teeth, and a jawline that could cut a fish. He is currently laying over like the armchair with like his legs over one side and his back on the other. Like all very like bisexual, like, I guess. Like how bi 6. I'm calling out. Like it's just how it is, right? And he's having a vortex ball in his hand, that blue glowing glass ball, which every 5 seconds launches from his hand, and he turns towards you, and it launches towards your direction. What do you do?
Can I try to catch it?
Yeah, go ahead. Make me a dexterity.
Dexterity, okay. Do I just add my normal, or do I do a save?
Just do a normal roll for this one for me.
Okay.
I just realized making you roll while we're in private.
They're not gonna know what it's for.
Nope. With an 11, absolutely, you like, as you step in and just instinctively hand up catches the ball, and now the ball's linked to you, so you know, like in 5 seconds, this ball's going to shoot off in a random direction 15 feet. What do you do?
What? I guess like he just very quickly asks, "What do you want?"
Well, if you want to take a seat for me, please. A little bit explain. Me,
Alright.
absolutely consistent with accents, 100%.
So I guess by this point, the ball would end up already going to just 5 seconds,
Yeah,
and he
it's
just like
it's
points it in the direction of him.
pointed towards, like, you pointed at him, and he just puts his hand out and catches it, and it bounces from his hand out 15 feet, like above him, you know, like a diagonal line. It comes back to him every 5 seconds. So what I was saying before is I need some help to clear what for me looks like an abandoned ruins, as I want to use it as a party house, as the Aquistine guards are real bummers, man. They don't like us partying after midnight, you know?
Well, what is in for me?
Well, it's a bit of a challenge, because I've had people go out there before and just come back saying that the building is in use. But I know from experience that it's ruined. Maybe some magical, like, illusion magic going on over there. But if you can do it for me, that'll be like 1,200 gold for you. You can get a party or something to help you. I don't mind.
All right. Well, if you are saying that the building truly is abandoned, and you think there is an illusion, I will be more than happy to come back in case anything happens. And I am going to.
All
I
right.
do not wish in trouble.
All right. No problems, man. So, another thing. Um, you got money. I can give you half up front, and the other half after, just in case if it doesn't turn out to be nothing.
Yes, sure. I would appreciate that.
All right, not a problem. Not a problem. As he touches around his desk. Where the fuck did the key fucking safe? Oh, just give me one moment. Um, hmm. As he searches
Did
around his
anybody ever
room.
tell you that you cuss a lot?
Pardon?
You cuss a lot. Did anybody ever tell you that?
I don't think it's been brought up, but I think people have noticed. All right, and he, inside this building is fully water, and above you, on the ceiling, is a smaller key, and there it is. As he just places the ball back onto a little dish on his desk, which you would know is be the starting dish for a vortex ball. As he just jumps up out of his seat and swims towards the key and grabs it, and then he swims over to a painting of his father, similarly silver, but it's short hair, a thicker jawline. This man may as well be a chisel. Opens the painting up and gets a little bag of gold for you. There is 60 platinum in it.
Alright. Well, I will see you after either I get caught doing something illegal or after I am finished with the place.
All right. The best way down to the building, if you go down to the south side, now he's fucking southern. What am I down? Well, dude, if you want to get down there, you have to go down to the brines on the south side. It's about a mile out of the city, so just around, just before where the dome cuts off. So, you could still have the breathing and stuff there if need be.
Alright. Well, I guess that is all I need. Do you have any specific requests aside from...
Just make it clean and clear, I guess.
Alright, understood.
All right.
And he just turns back.
Also, nice to see you again. We got to play some Vortex Ball sometime. It's definitely something now.
Yes,
100%.
It sounds like it would be fun.
Yeah.
Well,
all right. I'll leave you be. All right.
much
Catch you later.
appreciated. Goodbye. He just turns and leaves.
So, the outside crew. It's been 5 minutes or so. What are you guys doing?
Finian's playing his flute.
So, Bartle is taking in everything. Honestly, he's using his keen mind feat right now to literally get the lay of the land of everything that's going on, and even this orc that I gave a smile to, taking every bit of description on him just because.
Just because? Yeah, that's fair. Do you want to give me a roll for Ambient Flute, please, Finian?
Okay. 19.
I just imagine he's playing it and there's just bubbles coming out.
Oh, there is.
Yeah.
Absolutely. The spell literally fills your mouth with air as you breathe it in. So, yeah, there's bubbles coming out of it.
19.
There's Ambient Flute. A good Ambient Flute.
Yeah.
That's episode of the name of episode, isn't it? Has to
Yeah.
be. Has to be.
Good ambient flute.
Ambient Flute.
Ambient Flute. All right. 5 minutes go by, and you see Tamaki walk back through the doors of this establishment.
How are they looking?
How's Tamaki looking after that conversation?
He hasn't really changed. He has a slightly bothered expression because, well, he really was never too into the parties they had in the college, and he's a little annoyed that he's gonna have to do that for that reason. But otherwise, he just comes to the party and he says, well, we are going to be going into an abandoned building and we are going to be cleaning it up. Perhaps we will get in trouble, perhaps not.
Uh-oh.
Cleaning it up, you say?
Yes. The guy wants us to clean it up so he can have parties, given the guards do not like them making noise after midnight.
Oh.
So-
I want to join, and I'm good with it.
Alright.
Yeah, I mean, it's not what I expected, but sure, I can help clean.
Well, you cannot expect much from the people in this college and in this group in specific. But either way, is there anything any of you wish to do before we are headed to our destination?
I would love to do a little bit. I just need to swing by maybe something in the city, just something that I've seen that I want to pick up,
All right.
if
all
it
right.
might be there.
What are you thinking?
I want to look for a poisonous kit.
Poisoner's kit.
Mhm.
Ooh, that's a very unique kit. Let me see. Right. Do you have proficiency with it?
I don't.
All right. Cool. Good to
Yet.
know. Good to know. Tamaki, do you want to roll me a? Let's go. Survival with advantage. See if you can locate a store.
See, survival. I think it's plus. Yes,
Natural 20.
24. That's a nat 20.
You
There you
absolutely
go.
know the best store to go to. It's like this store. It's like you've done it a few times. You don't like interacting with people. This store is self-service. It's like everything's got like an enchantment on it. Think like Amazon Go or whatever it's like those shops are called. Where like there's no like people to serve you. You just kind of like go in, you grab your item, you put it on like a platform and then pay for it, and then it gets rid of the enchant off the item so you can actually leave the store with it. It's called let's go with it's called the Nile. It's like a general store.
I just imagine that, like, since it's a self-service thing, Tamaki would keep an eye out on, like, for Funian.
Yeah.
Oh, it does have enchantments on it. I was gonna ask, is there any way to remove the enchantments?
Yeah. Buying the items. It's like, well,
Damn.
Nice.
but alright, yes, the store. Like you get to the store, it's a small little building, but like a little bit inside, dips down a bit into like the room. There's various shelves. There's general adventuring gear. There's more like artisan kit sections. There's even food. There's like it's a pretty much like a general like everything store. It's pretty big. They have a few of these within Aquastine. There's at least one or two in each district. And you go into the artisan section, like the shelves are all made like it's like metal shelving with like little tags, like wooden tags tied off on them, telling you what's where and what's what. Like you imagine like the supermarket like big banners in the aisles, and they're there too. It's like artisan kits, like stone smithing, poison, thieves. Like it's like all the kits are on one aisle, and that's aisle 5.
I'll go straight to where I think a poisonous kit would be then, and run up and take it to the till.
All right, you find poisonous kit, and there is one left.
Grabbing it.
All right, as you grab it, you feel it slightly hum.
With magic?
With magic.
Energy?
Yes.
Okay. I'll pick that up, and if the place happens to have anything to go with it, so like any additional plants or vials, just stuff like that I can take, I'll go pick them up as well.
They in this particular establishment, they are a bit sold out of all like the separated sections and stuff of this, but they only have one kit left. It's like this people like poisoning people in the city. It's really weird.
I'll just take what I can get then.
I wonder why. Wink, wink.
Before we depart, would they happen to have any hand crossbows?
Hand crossbows, eh?
Right.
Yeah, I mean, there's a whole like marksman area in this place, like bows, crossbows, like water cannons, like rifles, but they're water powered. But they do have hand crossbows here.
Okay, so just like a normal hand crossbow and maybe some bolts to grab.
All right. So a hand crossbow and like a packet of bolts.
Yeah. I don't know how many bolts. I think I want to get two packets of bolts.
All right. So a hand crossbow and a packet of bolts.
2 packets.
2 packets of bolts. All right. Okay, cool. So you get to the checkout, and they have like these darker slate gray marble platforms. There's a bigger enchantment circle on one of the side carved into the stone, and there's a smaller like cup next to it.
All right.
You've been to one before, so you know the items you're buying goes onto the big circle, and then the money goes into the cup.
Right. How much would 1 hand crossbow and 2 bundles of bolts cost?
The hand crossbow will cost you 75, and the 2 bundles of bolts will cost you 1 gold each. So a total of 77 gold all up in total.
All right. I'll drop the money in. And take my items.
As you see the money drop into the cup, as soon as it hits the right amount, the cup like covers over, and then you hear a slight and then you see like a shimmer going over the items you bought as they get de-enchanted. And a similar thing happens to your kit as well, Fen.
take note of that, and I look over at Finian to make sure, like, just making sure he's paying and, you know, handing cash over and...
With your massive PP, he's definitely paying.
Okay. Cool. Just a mental note.
Move on.
No, that's it.
Okay.
I have no interest shopping. I'd just be standing there waiting. Weird grin on my face, ready to go clean.
All right. As you guys,
Before we leave.
Yep.
Before we leave, I do want to check if there's anything that could potentially assist us in cleaning.
Oh yeah, that might help.
you would know that Titan, when Titan means cleaning, he means clear out.
Yes.
As in, if there's anything like animals or that sort of thing that are in the ruins, he's like, hey, just get them out of there so it's free enough for us to get in there.
But is there like anything, because not everybody might be able to, you know, do stuff, but like is there any like spells or enchanted items? Don't fucking say that all of them are enchanted. I will kill you.
No, I'm not gonna say that. No. Roll self deception check. This store only really settles in mundane goods.
All right. Aside from that, do they? So do I know if they have any enchanted weapons anywhere? Because since last time, I've been fucking terrified.
How much money do you have?
How much did the guy give me again?
600.
Yeah, so I have like 610.
All right. That wouldn't be enough to get an enchanted weapon.
So sad.
But you know, under this water, that most weapons just act like normal weapons, which is good.
All right. So I guess that's it.
All right. And with that being said, you start heading deeper down onto the brine, the lowest shelf of Aquastine. This is the equivalent of a lower class area built on stone bases around the exterior marble road. The buildings here are made out of stone or ice, and even being in the slums, a lot of the buildings look like they aren't damaged. This could be possibly to one of the spells allowing air pockets inside of buildings, if the resident wants them to. And this area also leads down into the brine caverns and the trenches below, around the area that you're looking for, Tamaki.
So I'm assuming that I do know how to like get there comfortably, because I just have to wait for them. So
Yes.
when we arrive like close to that building, do like we see anything like notable, like maybe like somebody nearby or something nearby?
All right. Do you want to get in with like 500 feet of it, so you get like not too close but not too far from it?
Yeah.
All right. As you guys get within 500 feet of the ruin, the smell of the area smells like your favorite food, your favorite place to be. It smells super nostalgic for some reason around this area. And you'll all have like an urge to be pulled towards the building.
That's pretty sus. I'm gonna be careful approaching it.
can I take a look around the? There's a street and like the surrounding the building and
The
maybe the alleyways if there are any.
the closest thing to a street down here on like the edge of the Brine Caverns is sand and like stone path, like stone like leading out a pathway towards it.
Maybe any windows on the building, anything at all.
Discord fucking hates me.
All right. Did you want to roll me a? Let's go with an investigation check, please.
Okay.
As we start approaching, can I cast Detect Magic to see if there's anything? Like, I already assume that the city there's quite a bit of magic, but I just want to see if there's anything that might be suspicious for us coming into it.
Yeah, like
Roll-
sure. Give me a roll for that. Like Arcana with advantage.
I rolled a 13 on my investigation.
With a 13, like from this distance, at this distance, most of you see just a normal, like little good, recently built building, but taking closer inspection at it, Finian. Just 1 second.
Alright, I tried to roll with advantage, but it just rolled normal, so I just rolled it twice and got the same thing twice.
Please check the private chat.
All right.
So I rolled a 16 for the Arcana check.
With a 16, you like the whole city's got like a bunch of enchantments around it, but you're getting big illusion magic coming from the rune, like from like the like, ruin isn't like the word I would use. It would be like slightly damaged building, I guess.
Okay, I would let everyone know and look at them and go, what we see may not be exactly what we're seeing. So keep an eye out.
What do you mean, like an illusion?
Possibly. That's what I'm getting from this, but I'm not quite sure what everything is so far. Just keep an eye out.
It was mentioned to myself that it may be an illusion. So perhaps it is already a known thing.
Yeah, and Finian, what the illusion like clicks in your brain, going off what you saw. Because it's obvious that you're not seeing the same thing as they are.
Oh. Okay, I see.
So how do you guys want to approach this? Carefully?
Should we keep together?
Yeah, like stay in the group, stay alert.
Yeah, I would more than likely want to take close to rear and keeping an eye out, but also, I don't know. I just
Yeah.
feel like I feel like I'm a good rear because the whole shell thing. Like that's just my mentality.
Okay.
All right. As you guys slowly approach, like snail's pace, the building, you see where all the dilapidated parts start wearing more and more as like you blink and it starts shifting a bit, and it blinks more, and you blink more as the illusion starts to fade as you get closer, and it's an abandoned ruin. I'm going to be a pain in the ass here. Roll for initiative, and also that's where we take a break.
Okay.
Woohoo!
Oh my god.
All right, I shall talk to you in a bit. Thank you all. So, Flash, did you see my message for you?
Yeah, I've already done it already.
All right, cool. Thank you. All right, I'll see you guys in about 10 minutes. Cheers.
Yeah.
All right.
Bye.
See.
and welcome back. Now, have you all rolled initiative? As we move over to the awesome, amazing battle map screen. Yes.
Hey.
Yes.
Hell.
I believe we've all rolled, yeah.
All right. Lovely, lovely jubbly. So, Bartle, just confirming yours was 8.
Correct.
Tamaki, do you want to roll me initiative, please, if you have not already?
I think that was the bottom one.
So bottom one, 6. All right.
Oh.
Finian, just double checking. We've had a couple troubles with your character. 14.
14, yes.
All right, cool. Fen, what did you roll for initiative?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Fucking lovely.
20.
All right. Top of the round. Fen.
Do I see anything in immediate vicinity that looks threatening?
All right, let me pull up.
I am happy to do a
Okay.
perception check.
So apparently nobody was hearing what I was saying because I'm a stupid dumbass. But I'm not gonna forget it this time. I can re-roll my initiative. And I'm gonna fucking do it.
Do it, do it.
All right, tell me when you
If I-
reroll it so I can actually edit it for you. Because you're dead last.
It's a 9.
Oh.
Right, cool. Cool.
Now I'm dead last, aren't I?
Yes. All right.
So sad.
What you see from where you are, you see a shark down to the south of you.
Oh.
Shark.
Yep.
Like a land shark or like a normal shark?
Well, if it was a land shark underwater, I'd be very, very surprised.
So it's like swimming in the air then, is it?
Yeah, it's swimming about 5 feet off the ground.
Has it seen us?
Not yet.
Okay. I say to everyone then, there's a shark over there. I don't know. It looks like a normal shark, right? It's not like.
If you want to
it's not-
get,
yeah.
if you want to get specific, it is a shark.
Okay. I want to roll a stealth then to try and hide, but also then at the same time be saying, "So the shark over there. We need to. I think we need to watch out."
All right, cool. All right. Is that where you're gonna take your turn?
I want to roll a stealth as well.
All right.
Please, to
Roll
hide in
me
the
a
shadows.
stealth. Give me a
Dirty 20 again. I rolled a 17.
dirty
plus three.
20.
Yeah.
You think you're in stealth?
Cool, I'll take that.
That is the worst line to say ever as a DM. It's like, you think you are.
I'm gonna come round to like this little bit of the wall here, so I've got like half cover,
All right, cool.
and hide behind there and watch.
Next up, Finian. What do you want to do, man?
Okay. I'd like to move up, but I'd like to roll on stealth to try to do it carefully, and try not to be spotted by anything else that may be in the area.
All right. Which way are you walking? Which way are you walking?
I'm gonna be going.
Use a laser
let's
beam.
see, like, probably around here somewhere.
Alright. Cool.
So, should I roll on stealth then?
Yep.
Oh,
Full.
I have advantage on stealth rolls. I forgot.
Give me a stealth roll.
Advantage stealth roll. That's a 19. 26. Okay.
All right. You think you're in stealth?
All right. Let's see. Wait. I'm gonna hide in between this little thing. Like,
Right.
see how it's like kind of like an L.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy. That is an 8. Oh no.
You're an 8. All right. Cool. Cool. Anything else you want to do during this turn?
Can I ready a bolt into my crossbow?
You've used your action. Reloading's a bonus action as a reload, right, for crossbows?
I have no idea.
I feel like it's a bonus action.
It feels like a bonus action, so I'm going to allow it as a bonus action.
Okay. So I'm gonna load up my crossbow, my hand crossbow. And
It's actually considered a free action apparently, but it has to take place before you shoot it, obviously.
yeah.
Oh yeah, you can reload it. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Alright. So I will just load up my crossbow, stay right there, and end my turn.
All right. Next up, Tamaki.
Oh,
Crashed
I
again.
think they might. I
Oh,
think they're
no.
having technical difficulties.
Oh no. Right, what we'll do.
Plays Ambient Flute.
Dal, would my detect magic still be up? Because it's 10 minutes. And I assume that we
Yes.
kind of walked into this within. Okay, so that I still have that on concentration. Just making sure.
Yep. Yep, cool. So what we'll do, Bartle's action, and then we'll get back to Tamaki afterwards. Does that sound alright?
We're doing what?
Sounds good to me. I mean, we literally are back to back, so
You
we
guys
could
are back to
almost be
back.
going at the same time.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. With absolute confusion, still assuming that we're supposedly cleaning, because that's all I've been told, is that we're actually going to clean, and have no intention or thinking that we're actually fighting anything. But at the same time, what do I see for where Finian just walked into? Because I would assume since the detect magic is up, I would know what type of magic he just walked into.
Give me a let's go. It's a few different things you're getting from in there. Bit of evocation, a bit of illusion, a bit of enchantment.
Oh, so this looks like a smorgasbord that he just walked into. All right, then in that case, I'm gonna kind of try to go after Finian a little bit and be like, no, don't go in there.
Yep, go ahead. Go ahead.
So yeah, I'm just gonna walk, but kind of keep myself outside of it if I can.
Yeah.
There we go. I'm so angry. This thing never crashes.
Strange.
Annoying.
Right. Feel free to move
Anyway,
your
what did I
token.
move?
Bartle's moving in closer. Also, can you make me a wisdom saving throw, please?
Oh, is he
Me
before
or-
there?
or-
Bartle.
Okay.
So I walked into it because I'm trying not to get into it. That's why I was like trying to keep on the outskirts of
The-
it. Since I have
The source of energy is literally pointed right directly in front of Fidian. But
okay.
you do need to make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Yeah, that's real good. I rolled a 3 for a total of 2.
Right, you just feel like a massive energy coming from the center of what looks like ruins to you.
So I'm literally up shit's creek, aren't I?
And you don't even know it.
Yeah, I'm like looking at you, and I'm kind of like, yo, if I can, like even send a message, be like, can you get out of there? Like anything I could do to like, he, I feel like he's in a bad place. That's all I'm thinking of.
All right.
That would end my turn though.
End your
Like I
turn?
wouldn't do much else.
All right, Tamaki. Your turn, buddy.
So what did I miss? Just so.
Um, Bartle has detected a bunch of magic coming from like this area. Finian's moved very close to that magic source. But apart from that, not too much.
I'm
Right.
in danger.
I'm in danger. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm gonna move closer as well. Take out like the sword already because if we like have to fight something, already have it on our hand. So I'm gonna move like if I can because this bastard doesn't want to. So it's like around here.
All right.
Oh.
Make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay. My okay, it's just this one. Okay, that's me.
Oh no.
All right. Cool.
We are amazing at rolling for wisdom right now.
Yeah.
Look, I'm all muscle, no brains. Don't blame me.
Seems the same for me.
Seems like it. It seems like it. As next up is the shark down here. As you guys are making a noise. Oh, there's oopsie. You guys have been making a noise. I accidentally moved the overlay, so oopsies.
Yes,
Don't mind
I
me.
didn't see anything. Don't worry. Shh.
All right.
Nothing
All
happened.
nothing.
This shark is going to move. Just curious about who's coming into the new home. And that's where it's going to end its turn. Top of the round. Fen.
Boo, boo, boo. I want to try and stealth, probably to pick up beside where Tamaki is.
Yep, go ahead.
Reach, should be able to. 5. Ooh, no, I can't quite reach there. I'll try and move to 5, 10, 5. I'll move to here, and I still want to stealth, if that's okay.
Yep, cool.
Let's roll. 15 plus 3.
All right, cool.
18.
Cool. Next up, Finian.
Oh, I'm in deep shit. Hoo-hoo. Okay. I want to try to move. Thank God for the mobile feet. But it won't get me as far as I want to. I'm gonna move all the way up right next to Tamaki.
Mark is just a tank.
All right.
Yeah. And I do want to try to maintain my stealth as well. So I will roll.
As you run up the staircase, you feel something wrap around your leg
Oh,
and pull you back towards the center of the room.
oh.
And you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeesh.
Eesh.
And to you, specifically only to you, you see this creature. It's brown with fangs and many tentacles, and it's crawling across the floor.
Where do I get pulled back to?
The
You
middle.
get pulled back to where you were, and you are grappled, by the way.
So like right here? Or right here?
Here, yes.
Okay.
And you are grappled.
Grapple. Well, I don't know what that means.
Grappled. Let me give the description for you.
It's disadvantage on melee attacks, and you have to use an action to try and break free, I believe.
Yes. A creature's speed's reduced to 0.
Oh, there's a very handy thing. Sorry. If you actually click on the conditions,
I just
and
found out, yeah, the click of the
Yeah.
arrow.
you can actually click grappled, and it will treat all of your stuff as though you're grappled.
Yeah, I see. I got it. I turned on the grapple, then I clicked the arrow just so I can read what it is.
Cool. You are grappled.
Alright.
Ben
And
probably just sees you running towards her, and then all of a sudden you're just getting dragged back away from her. Then at the same time,
and
oh,
do you
no.
want to make me a strength save, please?
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. That's an
Sorry.
8.
You are also restrained.
Oh, shit. Alright.
Auger.
Grappled, restrained.
Restrained is bad.
To the rest of you, he's getting dragged by something you guys can't see.
All
I
right.
was gonna say, I can see that there's some kind of magic pulling him back, though, right?
Yes, but you can't see no creature.
Okay.
But for Finian, it's clear as
Does
day.
anybody
This thing's ugly as
does
fuck.
anybody have dancing light?
I do.
I do.
You do, but you're restrained.
Yeah.
Fuck.
This thing's ugly as fuck, Finian. Right. End of your turn. Next up. You guys are making a ruckus. And another shark approaches you from this side. And like you've actually pissed it off now from how much noise you're making. So it's actually going to attack you, Tamaki. With a bite. And with a 9,
Unknown.
it launches towards you, but you just duck out of its way.
All right.
Next up, Tamaki.
So I do have Emissary of the Sea, so I do want to try to communicate with this shark that is trying to attack us.
Right, go ahead.
So, like, it's only simple ideas, so I just want to, like, communicate to it that we're not here to cause a ruckus. It's just something is attacking us.
Alright, make me an animal handling check.
Alright. 20. Handling. Oh. It's a +4. Please don't fail me. 12.
All right. It I'd say the safe to say it got a natural 20 on its wisdom save for that. Rough.
Rough.
Rough, indeed.
Rough. I guess I'm also just gonna use the bonus action to start rage because I am resistant to literally everything.
All right. Wonderful.
And I guess I don't want to be too reckless, but I do want to get a little closer to see if I can, like, at least see what the fuck is attacking Finian.
Yep. Sure.
It's like, I know I'm gonna get fucked for this, but like around here.
Make me another wisdom save.
Okay. 20, 20. Oh, that's a 4.
You don't notice anything. You just see Finian struggling, slightly lifted off the ground, floating in water.
What if I ask Finian what it is?
His mouth is covered
think-
currently, so.
Okay, then.
But you can see some parts of his fur patted down. If anything.
Alright. Does it look like anything I know? Or am I, like, aware of?
That would be
That
a
exists.
turn for your next turn.
Alright. Then that's the end of my turn.
Alright. Sure. Bartle.
I'm gonna look at Finian and be like, "You idiot!" I'm gonna try and come a little closer and see if I can finally see what's going on around him, because I see magic wrapped around him, but like it doesn't make sense to me. It's like, what's going on?
Alright, step closer. Make me a wisdom save, please.
We are not rolling good.
You
Yeah,
see
nada.
that he's like his feet are just slightly, barely touching the ground. He's slightly lifted off the ground.
Irritated. I'm gonna try this. Well, hold on one second. 'Cause I have to use concentration. Darn. So, at least knowing the general area, I think I would try and use Sacred Flame to see if I can hit something that looks like it's nearby him. But that's something that has to save against. So can I use that or no? Because I don't necessarily see the creature. I don't.
Yes, you can use it. Just have to make sure you point it in the right direction.
Well, I'm assuming like behind or to the side of Finian. Like I'm not trying to actually.
Do you
aim
want
it
to
at
use the
Finian.
pointer for me?
Sure.
So the magical energy is coming from this generalized area.
Yeah, so I'm kind of aiming like to the left of him, like where I was showing you.
Yeah.
Sorry, I realized trying to do both. So I'm like aiming over here-ish.
Right. To make it easier for you, you may need to step like here. Just so like the line of the cone.
I technically could, I was gonna say I could it's not a cone. The Sacred Flame is hold on.
I'm thinking of a different spell.
Yeah, I think you're thinking a different spell. Sacred Flame is just a cantrip. and it's a target, and they have to make a save.
Oh, okay. Okay. What's the save I've got to
So-
make for that?
It's a Dex 15 save.
They save from it.
Okay, so I don't know if it does. Critical seed. Does it say whether? I think it actually does nothing if they save. Yeah, it does nothing if they save. So I tried and got nowhere.
Yeah. All right. So where you want to end your turn?
Yeah, I got nothing else. I'm shooting in the dark at this point.
All right. Shark B. It's just swimming around. Just curious.
Chilling.
Just chilling. Top of the round. Fen.
Shark A. Does it look like it was chasing after the other two when they ran in? What's it like?
It is angry at Tamaki.
Why me? I didn't do anything.
Do you know how you're a Triton?
Yep.
You know the history of the city, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't do anything.
Prejudice be prejudices.
Does it look like it's gonna go straight after Tamaki? Like
Yes.
they ran in. Okay. That's the case. While I'm still hiding, I'm gonna probably attack from here.
All right. Attack with
10.
advantage.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I am going to bonus action do a hunter's mark. Hunter's mark? Where is
Alright,
that?
cool.
Okay, extra d6. So hunter's mark. Well, ends concentrating for an hour as one bonus action. Cool. So that just happens. Yeah, and then I'm gonna try and attack it with my Yukor.
All right, go ahead.
16 plus 5, so 21.
21 does in fact hit.
Beautiful. And then I've got my... I can use a second attack as well. Got exactly what's... does. Yeah, I've got 2 actions. Turn, so I'm going to go for a second attack with the colour as well. Try not to throw my dice off the table. 14 plus 5, so 19.
It doesn't also hit.
Beautiful. So that's going to be 2d8 plus 2d6 because both of them are going to be with Hunter's Mark. So that's going to be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Nope, I can't count. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 23 points of damage.
23 points of damage, you say?
Yes, on A with my Yukawa. Throwing it.
First kill. No, you know what that means.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
Describe how you want to do it.
That means.
Oh, I'm just like in the shadows, just like lurking around, and I'm just gonna like pop up over like this little wall thing and just kind of like throw. Ooh, actually, I won't be able to throw it because it'll be already there, won't it? But I do have a dagger. No, I can't do that. What am I doing? Because the Ikuwas doesn't come back. It's not like a boomerang. I always think it's a boomerang.
Well, what's the damage
Oh,
from
no.
just one of your the first hit?
4 plus 2 plus 4, so 8, 9, so 10.
All right, still dead.
No. Yeah, 10.
It's still dead.
Awesome.
It's still dead.
Okay. So I can only... So, yeah, reverse all of that then. And then what I'll do is I'll move over to the spot pick up my Yicklewa. And that
Make
was
me
10
a
feet of
wisdom
movement, so
save,
5,
please.
10. That's a 19 plus 5. 19 plus 5.
19.
19, 20, 21, 22,
You-
23, 24.
You look at Finian, and you see this tentacled creature slowly apparating in, like, slowly becoming visible to you. Brown tendrils with suction cups on the ends, and it's got Finian wrapped up in like 2 of its tentacles, and it's like slithering across the ground.
Everyone else can see the big tentacles, right? I'll shout. And then I'm gonna do, so I've moved 10, 15, 20, 25, and I'll stay there and keep an eye on the shark.
All right.
And that's the end of my turn.
With you calling it out, the creature holding Finian comes into view for everybody.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
As it has been spotted.
Yeah, ugly.
Ugly motherfucker.
I'm just kind of like, sorry, I was like, nope, and then I'm gonna head towards and keep an eye on the shark to make
like-
sure it doesn't get closer.
It's like, nope, no thank you.
Nope.
I'm good.
Yeah, I'll let everyone else deal with this. End my turn there. Good luck, guys.
All right. Its tentacles are currently holding Finian, and it's going to bite on Finian's foot. As it readjusts its mouth, like its mouth moves along its surface without anything else moving with it, as it goes to bite Finian's foot. For a 21.
That hits.
As it chomps down on your foot and reaches the... As you take 15 points of piercing
Jeez.
damage.
Okay.
And it ends its turn. Next up, Finian.
I mean, I'm still grappled and restrained. I don't think I can do a single thing.
You can try and break out.
Okay, I guess I will.
Remember, you do have inspiration to use.
What saving throw is it?
Strength.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna use my inspiration on this. My strength fucking sucks.
All right. Roll that baby with an advantage.
God damn it!
That was with an advantage?
Yes.
God damn it.
Oh god.
Yeah,
Ah,
I rolled an 8 and a 4, and then there's a -1, so 7.
Impressive.
well,
Literally.
you're stuck.
God. I just got beansed. I guess I'll end my turn there because I can't do anything else.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Next up is Reef Shark A, who is dead. Next up, Tamaki.
Alright. So what the fuck is this?
Roll me a history check, but keep in mind it will be your action.
Ah, my god. Okay, wait. Because if I fail this, I'm basically not gonna be able to do anything.
Due to you're from this area, roll it with advantage.
It's a history check, right?
Yes.
Let me see. That's not this. First one. Today's rolls are not good. That's a 14.
A 14. You've heard rumors of aberrations appearing in ruins in the Brine Canyon. They may have come to being due to people fearing the area so hard that they willed this thing into existence. This is a Bulhenoth, a large aberration.
Oh, what?
Do I assume that that's just gonna be like the end of what I get, but do I know at all like anything, like any of its weaknesses?
No.
All right. Yes, I'm gonna end my turn there.
All right.
There's not much I can do.
Bartle. It is your turn.
Looking around at this ugly thing, I'm quickly assessing the situation, and there's a bit of murder in my eyes. So
Murder.
Love that.
You see murder literally like in small text writing come across Bartle's eyes. Murder.
There's certain things that just entertain me as the torchel I am. Yeah, I'm gonna try and do witch bolt at level 4th level.
All right, go ahead.
So we're going to town on this thing, hoping that Finian will be okay. Oh, but this also makes me drop detect magic. So
All right, cool. A 24
24 to hit.
does hit. Roll me some damage. As you go.
What? Wow, you see these, right?
Ah,
You're rolling fucking well.
No. I rolled on both ends of the spectrum there. I got a 10, a 9, a 1, and a 2. I got full top and bottom there.
Yep.
Oh, it's great. That's what it is.
That's the perfect middle ground right there. That's the same as rolling 5s. It's all good.
All right. As your lightning shoots through the waves of like the ocean, do it being magical lightning, it doesn't affect anybody around you. That's not how Aquastine works. Aquastine's really weird when it comes to water. Strange. And you shock it on its tushies pointed towards you as it's distracted by Finian as you deal damage. Lovely. So where you end your turn?
So this maintains concentration for 1 minute. So each turn I can actually just reuse it to hit it again and not use the spell slot with Witch Bolt.
All right,
So-
cool.
I'm just
Lovely.
noting that. So basically, there is a connecting arc of electricity between me and the aberration right now.
Nice. Dale's gonna have fun
that's so fucked.
making sound effects for this combat. That's for sure. Thank you, Epidemic
But yeah,
Sounds. Cheers.
Yeah, I'm gonna end right there and just you see the electricity just kind of beaming from me towards the aberration.
All right. Next up, the other shark. Fen, you notice the shark is just like may as well just be digging around in the sand.
Cool. Yeah, keep an eye on it.
Right, top of the round. Fen.
If it looks like it's not doing anything, I'm going to run into battle and try and help out with everyone.
Yeah.
5, 10. I'll go 20 here next to Mike. And I will bonus action move my hunter's mark to... Yeah, I'll hunter's mark that.
This guy?
Onto the big boy. Yep. And I'm gonna...
Alright.
It looks healthy, right? It's big.
It does look healthy, yes.
Whenever you hit weapon. I bonus action gone. I'll start with my Yakor again, and I'll throw that over to try and hit.
Alright. Cool.
That's 12, 5, so 12.
It hits.
17 to hit. Beautiful. So that's a D8 and a 6 together for that. And then I've got a second action. I am going to. I can use my bows. I'm going to just throw a dagger at it.
Alright. Go ahead and to hit.
15?
15 does
No,
hit.
16 on a dagger.
Does hit as well.
Beautiful.
Please roll
That's-
your damage.
It's going to be 5, 7, 8, 9, 16, 17, 18 point damage.
18 points of damage. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
As your dagger lands square between like the top of its mouth, or like lip of its mouth, you don't notice any eyes.
Okay. Cool. End my turn.
Alright. The Belhanoth's turn is next. It feels the electricity current getting dragged from getting zapped from Bartle as it moves slightly, and its head shifts into its body, then out the other side facing Bartle as its tentacles are still holding Finian behind it as he makes a bite against Bartle.
Uh-oh.
Go for it. Let's see what happens.
An 18.
18 hits.
Alright. 18 hits for 23 damage. As you see his face morph to the outside of his body, he bites at your leg and deals 23 piercing damage.
Oh.
Next up,
All right, I have to roll a con save because I am concentrating on Witch Bolt. And I don't. Well, is it it's half the damage, right? I have to roll higher than.
half the damage. Yep, you succeeded, by the way.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So I still have Witch Bolt. Good.
Yes, but oof. That's rough, man.
I'm looking real bad.
Just for fun, just do this. Just flash red. Just flashing red. Speaking of flashing red, or also
RPG sounds.
speaking of flashing red, or more so pink, Finian.
Alright. I'm gonna try to break free again because I'm still grappled and restrained. So rolling a strength. What was it? Strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw, yeah.
Okay, this is gonna suck. That's a 16.
It's getting tighter around your leg and then constricting your torso a bit as you push out with your arms. The two tentacles pop off, and you kick away with your foot as you break free.
All right, no longer grappled and restrained.
Nope, you are free, my dude.
Alright. I'm assuming that save though was my action.
Yes,
Do I still have my bonus action and all that jazz?
you do have your bonus action, and some ambient jazz. Yes.
And some ambient jazz. Alright, so to make things easier for everybody, gonna let out a draconic cry. And so until the start of my next turn, everybody else will have an advantage on attack rolls against this mad thing.
This bastard.
This bastard.
This bastard.
Bastard.
Bastard. Use my draconic cry for that and end my turn.
All right. Shark 1 is still dead. Tamaki.
Right. So
I make shitty jokes for
wanna-
them, okay?
It's okay.
I wanna swap the sword for the javelin of lightning, and I wanna just cast the lightning on the thing.
All right. Yep, that's fine.
Let's see. I do have two hits, so if I roll badly, fuck.
Also, by the way, Bartle's turning into turtle soup too. Just keep an eye out.
I am so angry. Like these past 2 sessions, I'm not able to do anything.
Wait, is that a
At
roll?
least
I
it
am
wasn't a nat
so-
one.
Don't
It
get
wasn't a nat 1 this time, but like this fucking javelin is cursed.
You do have another roll to hit.
I was gonna say,
That's advantage.
you have advantage.
You do have
too,
advantage,
also
yes.
It's
Oh my
plus
God.
6.
Yeah.
I believe it's plus 6 to hit with the javelin as well.
Yeah.
Wait. So, do I just roll a like pure 1d20 or? I'm so confused.
Your d20 plus 6 is it for your javelin?
Something like that,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's +6.
Then plus
Okay,
6 to
yeah.
that. So an 8 doesn't hit, but
There
a
we go.
23 does.
1d3.
There we go.
Nice. Now. $36. Do I add anything or just like?
It should say in the description of the item if it does extra damage and such.
Okay. Oh, it. Okay, wait.
Oh, are you using the lightning version of the weapon?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
just casting lightning.
So for that, it's actually a DC save for anything that's in a line between you and your target.
Yeah,
Um,
that's exactly why I went a little up, so it doesn't hit anyone.
Okay. So
Alright.
you didn't actually have to roll the hit. It's 13 dex save,
That's fine.
and then it's 46 lightning damage if it fails.
It will use a legendary resistance to succeed,
Oh no.
but it still takes half damage. So what's damage?
Okay, so it's okay. It doesn't say that it adds anything, so it's just 4d6.
No,
And half of that.
roll that for
That's
me.
a 15.
15. After that, 7. We round up to 8 because that's how D&D works. Round up. Right, cool. As you shoot lightning from the spear, it zaps towards the the creature, and it doesn't do as much damage as you thought it would.
Heck.
Next up, if you are ending your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna end my turn.
Next up is Turtle Soup. How you feeling, man?
Pissed, but still going to use my action as the Witch Bolt is up, and all I have to do is actually use my action to do damage. So I'm going to, because I want to hurt this thing really bad.
Fair enough. Roll me some damage.
Ooh.
1d3.
There's another surge of electricity runs through it. You see its body just twitch and shake and boop.
I'd say it's still an average of top and bottom.
Yeah.
The next thing I'm gonna do is, knowing how hurt I am, I'm gonna take out my healing potion and I'm gonna chug that. Because you said we could use those as bonus actions last time.
Yes,
if I
yeah.
remember.
Bonus actions to roll for
it's-
the health.
Yeah.
It's a puppy.
Where's the puppy?
I zoomed in on the
What?
monster and I was like, it's a puppy.
It's a very, 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 very dangerous puppy. That's what
It's
it
an
is.
angry puppy.
It's an
Angry
eyeless
puppy.
puppy.
Yeah, it's a puppy.
Okay, this does not want to roll for me. It's really annoying.
Everybody, this is what Lane thinks is a puppy. Just
Yeah.
puppy.
Thinks it's clearly a puppy.
It hurt me severely, but it's a puppy.
It's a puppy.
I was gonna say, D&D Beyond is being weird with me. How do I roll within Discord again?
It should just be
Exclamation mark, roll,
exclamation mark.
then one, like the d20.
yeah. You can also use exclamation mark R. Also works too.
Yeah.
You mean you don't have like 20 sets of dice in front of you? Or is that just me?
Yes.
Wow.
If while we're waiting, this combat is brought to you by Automatic Dice. Find them on the Twitters and on the Instagrams under Automatic Dice. Cheers. Oh, and TikTok for like the good unmodding videos. Yeah.
Yeah, TikTok.
TikTok, TikTok.
Hashtag not an
That
ad?
is ASMR.
Is it an ad?
Hashtag not a, maybe an ad.
Is it an ad?
Hashtag maybe an ad.
Maybe an ad?
We'll get the papers in front of you. I'll have a whole like written out script for you next time.
Oh, brilliant. This stream is brought to you by...
Yeah.
Hashtag
Alright.
maybe an ad.
I
Hashtag
I
ad
gained
pushback.
7 HP and I'm still feeling rough.
All right.
Not to that.
That's gonna
other
end my turn though.
The other shark, seeing what the fuck is fighting you guys, he's just gonna dip. It just, I don't want to. Like, it doesn't want to fuck with. Like, it was his home. It's not his home no more.
Wait, not a pet?
Bye, jerk.
I would do the
Bye.
same, not gonna lie.
like,
Mood.
Nope. No, thank you.
Mood.
All right. Top of the round. Fen.
It's me. It's me.
It's you. A Mario.
I don't have a dagger. I do. Yikuwa. I'm gonna hit it.
Eat it with the things.
We've all already got advantage to hit it at the moment, don't we?
Until Finian's next go. Yep.
Yep.
Is Finian still attached?
No.
No.
Okay.
Well, maybe not yet.
Oh no, I'm gonna.
Let's see how my next
I'm gonna-
turn goes.
Uh-oh.
Will you
just had
roll a
something.
nat 1 and the creature kills itself?
Just
That would be
falls over.
hilarious. Falls
Bites
over
itself.
somehow. Somehow falls over.
If it rolls a nat 20, can you please make it kill itself?
If it rolls an natural 20, no.
No, natural 1. I'm stupid, I'm sorry. If it rolls a nat 20, it can kill me. It's fine.
No.
Like just one shot.
No, I'm good. No killing sushi.
How's Turtle Soup looking?
Turtle Soup is looking less soupy at the moment.
Can
Still
Turtle
rough,
Soup
but less soupy.
like? Are we like having full soup of like the next attack, kind of, or are we
I
good?
mean, like, he's simmering and could be ready anytime soon.
Okay, it's not helping.
Weirdest analogy.
I love.
Will you be
I-
soup? By the way?
This stream is
6
brought to you by
seconds.
Turtle Soup.
Turtle
Looks like-
Soup.
I look like I'm hurt, but there's also like my eyes look like I'm pissed.
Okay. I'm gonna not. How's everyone else looking as well? Has everyone else been hit that I know of?
I'm bleeding.
Okay.
No damage.
Where are you? Okay. I'm gonna. Oh no, I can't. I'm gonna have to save that for afterwards because it's one per attack. I was gonna do. Can't do the healing that I want because it's one berry. Good. I am just going to. I'm gonna drop concentration on Hunter's Mark, and I'm gonna cast Bestial Spirit, and I'm gonna stay where I am, and as I'm gonna cast it, there's gonna be like. It's like an owl almost, but it's got like this kind of green, kind of spectral kind of aura to it. And rather than feathers, it's kind of like moss almost. Like it's kind of like just like kind of like a mushy kind of greenish bird. That's going to. I'll just bob that token on for it there.
Nope, either one works. And greenish because it's green. There we go.
Beautiful, thank you. I think that can go. So that's my that's my turn. Bonus stuff. Oh. How close? Okay. Can't do that. Concentration. So there's nothing further that I can do for Fen, but I'm then going to attack with the little mossy owl then.
Alright, yep.
And
Cool.
that's going to. I'll pop him there. As he flies past, he's going to like sweep down with his talons and try and attack. And that is going to be just one attack that he can do. Hit is a 14 plus 4, so 18.
And 18 hits.
Beautiful. Okay. Oh, rolled a 1. 5 points of piercing damage. Oh, plus the spell's level, which is level 2. So, 5, 6, 7 points of piercing damage as it flies by, and it's going to do 5.
Scrapes like along its back as you see this bluish goop fall out of its back.
Beautiful. And then it's going to like come back on spot there.
Alright. Alright. Next up is the Bahalnoth. As it turns towards Bartle. trying to stop the pain that you are giving it. It's going to attack you with a bite.
Bring it.
As this turtle soup is looking tasty, man. And between the mixture of its blood and your blood, it misses.
Oh, thank God.
Next up, Finian.
Alright. I'm going to hit this thing with a... Oh, that seems like overkill, I don't know.
Do it.
How's it looking?
It's bloodied, to say at least.
Alright. You know what? Let's hit it with a level 3 Dissonant Whispers. Ooh, whoops.
Give me, what does that then make for that? Let's make
16 Wisdom saving throw?
It uses its last legendary resistance to make it non-effective. Okay,
wait,
he
on a
succeeds.
failed save.
He
He
succeeds.
succeeds. Okay, on a failed save, it takes 3d6 psychic damage and must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed allows away from you. So 3d6 then. I accidentally rolled while I was trying to click another thing, but 3d6. Oh boy, wait.
Does it take damage on a successful?
Yeah, 3d6 instead of 5d6.
That's strange.
It is strange, but we take the 3d6. How the hell am I gonna do this?
Oh, on a successful save, it takes half its damage.
Yeah, I was reading it myself. I was like, it's half the damage.
Oh, so it's not
So-
just okay.
You roll because you did it the highest level, or what level did you do this?
I did 3rd level.
So yeah, you would just take half the damage of the full amount. So
6.
12. Yeah, 6.
6 damage. All right.
6 damage.
As you see it bleeding out whatever it calls a nose, it's like between the two bottom fangs of it, a little bit of blood dripping out of there.
Alright, I don't really have anything else I want to do, so I will end my turn.
All right. Sharkey is dead. Tamaki.
Alright, so I'm gonna again swap the javelin for the sword. I'm
Yep.
gonna start to rage again. I'm gonna come over to this fucking bastard, and I'm gonna reckless attack him with the sword.
Okay, easy enough done. Make an attack with advantage.
26. That's a 19. I'm gonna roll just to see if I can. No, I just. Oh, that's a 22.
Well, 22 does in fact hit.
Alright, this. That's a 9. I can attack again.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I also have advantage because of the reckless attack.
Until the end of your turn, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, okay, you can decide to attack recklessly, giving you advantage on melee and weapon attack. Okay, yeah. So I can re-roll that. See if I get a better one. So this is gonna be the re-roll.
All right, no problem.
No, it's gonna be a 9. So the second attack is gonna be that's a 12.
12 hits.
Okay.
I,
No,
you-
wait.
I was gonna say you accidentally
that-
rolled damage on the 12.
Yeah, I'm stupid. Sorry. My brain is not working correctly today. 16.
16 hits. Yes. For an 11. All right.
Yeah, so it's 9 and 11.
Cool. Cool.
Still up.
20 damage.
See damage.
20 damage. 20
I
damage.
finally did something.
Yeah. All right. Is that what you want at any turns, Marky?
I do like. Okay, so because I do know that Bartle is hurt, let me just check. Can I give them my potion of healing?
If you had an action left, you could have. But at this stage, you wouldn't be able to.
Then I think that's where I'm gonna end my turn.
Bartle, it's your turn, buddy.
With absolute anger in my eyes, I'm still using my action for the witch bolt, and I'm gonna do the damage.
With a
Hey,
35.
There we go.
With,
There we
we
go.
with a 35.
Nice.
Diamond. How do you want to do this?
Oh, with absolute rage in my eyes, you see as the lightning burns the mark that I've been putting everywhere, and the smiley face, the little line, just burns it into the creature, and like I just keep going. Like my hand is out, forcing the electricity over and over and over again until like it literally evaporates from whatever's going on. But I want to make sure that it remembers even into the afterlife.
And like
And
with
just
like
the creepy
aberrations, that's
smile on my
definitely
face.
possible. Definitely possible with aberrations. As you see like slight steam coming off of Bartle's shell as they let loose a flow of electricity into this creature as it climbs, like each lightning bolt links onto a tentacle in front of you as it zips down the spines of it, across down its back, spreading across the puddle of a creature that it is, as it shocks and shakes as it dies.
I'm just gonna have I'm gonna have a gigantic grin on my face and go, I hurt so much.
It would be a painful experience, that is for sure. And we are officially out of combat.
Nice.
Alright. Tamaki, poggers.
Lucky two people die. Poggers. Oh my god.
I'm also gonna cure wounds myself.
Yeah, that's fair.
I need to remember that just because I'm gonna play a cleric next doesn't mean that I have to be careful when I'm playing with the Maki.
It's true.
think
That's
my-
true.
I I think my foot is just mutilated.
Your foot is sore, man. You're
Like,
missing
I
even
lost.
more fur on your foot.
Yeah, I lost a lot of HP there. I got really chomped into.
Not only a cold, like a kobold, you also are missing like all the hair off your right foot.
Uh,
Also cast Cure Wounds at level 1 on Finn.
thank you.
All right.
And you get 5 points of healing.
As the
Nice.
battle,
Actually, I wanna use a what is it called? I have an ability that allows me to re-roll that because I just rolled a 1 on it. I'm gonna re-roll that.
go ahead.
Okay, it's 6 points. This I give up.
A little better.
Wow, absolutely so much better there. Amazing.
Is anyone else needing a bit more healing? I mean, I can do a thing with Goodberry, and you get like it's a bit of a snack at the same time, a good meal for the day.
I could use a bit more.
Cast Goodberry, so I've got 10 berries, so whoever needs it can just help themselves.
Nom, nom,
Uh,
nom, nom.
Great in
nom.
tea, also.
Oh, I can eat a good berry. I'll definitely take one of those.
How many points do they restore?
There's 10 berries altogether that I can share out, and it's 1 point per berry. So who needs healing?
Oh, I won't eat all of them, but
8 points.
5 and 5?
I was gonna say I have up to 8 points that I can heal back, so I can take 5 and be good with that.
I have up to 14. I can take one. Whatever.
I have
Yeah,
a whole
just-
potion of healing.
I was
As you
gonna say
like,
you take 7, I'll take 3.
as you guys are like standing in this now empty ruins, just I assume like you guys are just sitting on some rocks, just passing out berries. is
Yeah.
is how I see it in my head at least.
Yeah.
I just imagine
Totally what's
like
happening.
Finian is just on the ground, kind of like can't get up because of his foot. Tamaki just goes and gets him, puts him like beside a rock.
Aww.
Absolutely want to put in my little symbol somewhere.
Go
Somewhere
ahead.
in these ruins.
Go ahead.
just this upside down smiley face with a lion outside of it. That's all it is.
It's gonna be in the walls of this ruin, and we're not gonna explain what it is.
Oh, I haven't even explained what it is. I'm just putting it places.
Oh yeah, it's just like they're gonna come here to party, and they're gonna be like, "What the fuck is this?"
That's it. That's it. With it being said, you don't find any more things around the ruins. And all the magical energy, even without a feeler for magic out there, you can feel that this place is now mundane.
There's
It's
like literally nothing left. No objects of anything.
no, most of the stuff that you would have noticed were illusions, which now have dissipated due to the creator of said illusions dying.
Ah.
Right, so the job here is like pretty much done.
Pretty much done. Yeah.
Yeah, but I do assume there's some rubble around. So I do want to make just Tamaki take them like out of the building, like just throw them out while the others rest.
Yeah, that's fair. Like the main area's got a little bit of rubble in there. With
Yeah.
with no time, everyone but Tamaki take a short rest, please. as this takes about an hour or so. You've cleared enough area in.
I mean, I can help with the rubble as well because I didn't take any damage, so I'm happy to not have a short rest.
That could be arranged. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And you've cleared out a lot of the stuff in here. It's looking a lot better. I assume you removed the aberration's body from the ruins as well, and maybe chuck it down the caverns. Chuck it down one of the canyons.
Because it did have like teeth, right?
It did have teeth, yes.
Can I take one?
Sure. Take a tooth.
I'm taking the tooth. Just go up to it, like pull on it.
No resistance at all.
That's it.
None.
No.
It's been fried. It's like tender from the cooking of it, I guess.
We're eating good today.
You wouldn't want to eat one of these bad boys. That would be an acid trip. So bad. It is an aberration.
Yes.
Oh, sounds like something Finian would love.
Oh god, no. No,
Finian
we're not
on an
doing
acid
that.
trip.
Absolutely not.
Finian on an acid trip. Let's make it happen.
Oh my god.
God, imagine if it's like actually this sort of drugs for Equistine.
That's a separate storyline by itself.
Yeah,
Let's
I
do
can
it.
I can make that a separate
Yeah,
storyline. Don't worry about it.
Absolutely.
So you
That's
guys take your time getting back, and you were all welcomed into the building this time around. Similarly, the office is like long marbled corridor with steel and silver like skirting on the boards. There's paintings on the wall, and Tamaki, you get to the door, the familiar door to you. What do you do?
Well, I'm just going in.
All right, give me a deck save.
Oh. Not one. That's an 11.
Right. Again, instinctually, that's a hard word for me to say. As soon as you walk through the door, your hand shoots up in front of your face as you catch the vortex ball.
Nice. Well, he looks like at the guy and throws the ball back. I have cleared the place.
Well, man.
I do hope you don't mind that it is still pretty much so ruined, because fighting an aberration is not the easiest thing.
Wait, what? An aberration? As you see this guy like, sitting the most like this description I gave Felix before. He's sitting like a bisexual. And that can paint a pretty clear picture. Like paint a pretty clear picture. Like a bisexual on like an armchair is how this would look. And like if everyone pictures it differently, they're all correct.
Fair.
I'm not going to tell you what I'm thinking.
I don't either.
Feel free to put it into your private chat so I can read them later. But you see a Triton with long silver hair, a jawline which could probably fillet fish, and he thanks you for what you've done today and gives you the rest of the gold.
How much gold?
600 more. And with that being
Each.
said, no, just for the party as a whole, he paid first upfront, half upfront, and the other half afterwards. And also, thank you for playing, guys. It was a pleasure. My cheeks are so fucking sore.
Me too.
That was
Me
super
too.
fun. Oh my gosh.
So fucking sore. Yeah, so some round off stuff. You can find this session, guys, next Wednesday. Because time is weird for us. Time is weird for us. You can find the session on YouTube on Wednesday. You can get the link from the Discord, exclamation mark Forest of Lore or FOL. To check out the Discord. Once again, exclamation mark cast to find Diamond, Flash, Lane, and Felix's socials as well as my own. Give us all a follow. Give us all a share. That is all lovely. As well as automatic dice on all the things. That too. Hashtag maybe an ad. Maybe.
Hashtag ad? Question mark?
Hashtag ad in the title.
Hashtag ad.
Hashtag ad?
Hashtag add ambient flute.
Ambient flute.
Ambient flute.
Ambient flute.
Ambient flute.
Ambient Flute.
Yes. So this is going to be our session until we are back in September with our campaign called Breakaway. Dun dun dun.
Breakaway's gonna make me break down.
I mean, yeah. It could be a different side of my DMing. Like I bounce between cool, cutesy things and ripping somebody's heart out, literally,
You're gonna
figuratively.
make
Lovely.
me fucking cry. I swear.
It's the goal.
It's the
I
goal.
won't,
I'm gonna-
I won't
Hey.
spoil anything at all.
It's the
No,
goal.
no spoilies.
No.
I'm gonna develop the
There's no
Purple Five.
spoilies. I just love that we all have our piece of the puzzle. And it's great.
And no one
Yeah.
else's piece. It's great, and we'll talk soon as well, Flash, for sure. But all right, thank you everybody for watching this one shot that introduces our cast. So this is the first Torminus Tome, our one shot series. I've been Dal, your host. These guys are my lovely cast. I hope the journey through the forest has been a good one. Catch you next time. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.